Last weekend, an ice storm hit the region and sent many drivers on area roads spinning out of control. The Times Herald Record thought it was time for a refresher course, and today offers some tips on how to drive when the roads are icy. Among those we interviewed was Bill Ruggles, owner of Decat Driving School in Middletown.
I'm concerned about the tap on the brake, because even a tap like that a little bit can start you into a spin. Sometimes you have no choice, you have to. You have to brake. But as the weather gets worse, and in the case this past Sunday, for example, in the morning, you had a number of people going out to church services, for example. And in the period of time they're coming back out, weather got worse. So in the slowing down, dropping it into the lower gears, feel that drop down? The car did the slowing down. You're still moving the transmission. The ABS with the car, with the anti-lock brake system coming on, it will sense if the wheels start to lock up. But if the weather suddenly changes, you've got issues of black ice, drop it down to the lower gear. You're in an automatic. So many people never ever use these gears. It's not built for speed, it's built for power and control. Don't throw that into low gear when you're going higher speed. You let the car control itself, easing on the brake, but using that transmission. It's automatic. How few people do go beyond drive. They rarely use it. They really do. And if you're heavy, you're pulling something heavy, but most common use, productive use, dropping this gear right down the lowest gear, moving slow, and letting this thing chug along. Everybody's in a hurry. Everybody wants to get to someplace. That's why the rolls back to the first question I ask is this really necessary for you to go out? But there may be times when you're out and the situation's changed while you were out. Then the second part kicks in. Take your time. There is no hurry. Down the hill is the deceiving part. Most accidents happen even in rock climbing. It's going down. It's after you've made it. Climbing up the hill, you're aware of it. Coming in downhill, the reason why it's more tricky is that it's again a speed issue. Now the weight of the car going downhill, gravity, you're going to pick up speed naturally, and that's you. And it's insidious. You don't even see it happening right off the bat, and it's all of a sudden now you're moving at a little bit faster. I'm not giving any gas, no, but the gravity's pulling down. You're going down that hill a little bit quicker. Stay ahead of the curve, if you will, on this. You want to slow, drop that lower gear, and keep that lower gear as you're going down the hill. A lot of people have it to climb up, and they'll figure on the top of the hill, now they're shifted to drive or overdrive, and they'll go down the hill, no problem. There is a problem, because it's the speed is the issue. You've climbed the hill, you've used the power to climb up it. Now what we want to do is come down under control. So the strategy is the same as going down the hill, and that is keeping that transmission lowest gear possible, taking your time. There is no hurry, going to your location as safely as possible. First time that car starts to slide a little bit, kids take it real serious. They can feel it. All of a sudden it's like, oh, it's not cool anymore. You know, they're a little bit nervous. You know, that the issue of driving is more than just the technician part, three-point turn, parallel park, you know. One, ask yourself, is this trip even necessary to go out in bad weather? And if you do have to go out, time is not an issue. You take your time and use the transmission in the car without stabbing at the brakes. That's my concern with that. You stab at the brakes or pump it really quick. That puts the car into the spin, and that's a panic reaction. Your first reaction is something that happens, stop the car. And that compounds it, and then you're into it with the black ice and all that, which is tough to see to begin with. You know, I'm not saying it's going to totally prevent it, but you want to put the odds in your favor as much as possible.
For Record Online, this is Mike Randall.